building partnerships that invest in world-class facilities. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
The Bloom Garden Show is an international garden show that's held in Dublin every year. It's an annual event. It's the 10th annual Bloom Garden Show, and Chicago has been invited to participate.
It's one of the largest flower shows. It takes place over 5 days in Ireland and attracts almost 100,000 visitors.
They were really excited about the 10th year and wanted to do something great, and so naturally they invited Chicago to participate. The manager of the garden show, who started the garden show, is Gary Graham, and Gary Graham and I used to work together at the Chicago Botanic Garden.
Staff members from the Lincoln Park and Garfield Park Conservatories will head to Dublin in June, but plans for the Bridge the Gap Garden are already well underway.
The first thing was to involve the conservatory staff, who's responsible for all of our gardens, obviously, in the conservatories, and they really are our experts citywide.
Peggy knew that the conservatories do annual flower shows and thought that the staff here would be able to contribute. And as it turns out, we put a design together, and now we're all going to Dublin.
The staff created a design that connects Irish and American cultures.
We designed the garden with two bridges, and one bridge represents Ireland, and the other bridge represents the United States in Chicago. And so the bridges come together across the center of the garden, but they never connect.
And the bridges don't connect, but the people who are viewing connect the gardens.
We position the bridges so there's a negative space in between the two bridges, so that as you're looking through, the silhouette of the person viewing from the other side is actually the object that connects the two bridges. To prove a point that people make the connection and have made connections for centuries.
And so I think the fun part about this whole project has been the connections and the stories that are being told and all the people that want to get involved with bringing a garden from Chicago to Ireland.
Even in one of the biggest cities in America, people love to garden and get back to nature.
It could be a single pot on your windowsill, or it could be a whole balcony filled with plants, but plants do interesting things for people. It's a form of meditation, relaxation, and even though weeding is not the most exciting thing, it can be very therapeutic once you get into the rhythm of it.
Gardening is just part of kind of a human right, if you will, and especially if you're an urban dweller, you need to dig in the dirt. So we offer gardening programs citywide at the Park District, and gardening is something that everybody citywide needs to be involved with and are involved with. We're very creative gardeners because we have to be, because we don't have huge open spaces, and so I think that will translate really well to downtown Dublin.
If you want to contribute to the Bridge the Gap Garden, you can visit crowdrise.com/Chicago Parks Foundation and learn more about how you can help. Or visit our website, chicagoparkdistrict.com, to find out about gardening opportunities near you.
If you're in an apartment or a condo and you don't have the opportunity to work with plants or have a garden, Park District has two conservatories, one in Lincoln Park and one in Garfield Park. And the Garfield Park Conservatory is one of the largest in the country with 2 acres under glass, and there's always something growing or blooming.